plays games with Steve.
Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but swallowed my words.
It's like the fucking, I like pancakes. Does that mean you hate waffles? Quark shouldn't die. Oh, so everyone else in the entire world
can die.
should
That's
die?
fine. Yeah, I didn't want to get hit again. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Phi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
Why?
Clues.
What kind of clues?
To who might have killed them. Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
With Quark's bracelet, Clover and Tenmyoji would have been able to go through the white doors. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
What's wrong?
I can't find anything.
Huh?
I should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find it.
Right.
Do you think the killer took it?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
Phi knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Then, after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Look. See your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Yeah, it does.
I'm sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
It's written in blood. It must be Tenmyoji's.
It says 016.
What does that mean?
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use. I can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with the soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who'd killed her.
016, huh? Maybe. But the only people who could have done it are Kay and Dio. Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean.
No. There's also Quark. I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
Damn it. This is hopeless. Can't keep up anymore. Everything here is a goddamn mystery.
Said Shaggy.
like
everything here's a goddamn mystery.
Everywhere we go, it's a goddamn mystery. I'm sick of it, friend.
Well, too bad.
Gosh, Shaggy, I don't give a shit. Anyway, Sigma's saying, like, what about that old woman we found? Who killed her? The movement of the AB room makes Luna seem the most suspicious. But when would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead too. So who could have killed her? Footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect. But now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? And who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist?
And why do kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? They got 10 lines? That's what I always remember. They're good at solving notary games?
Hey, yeah, we spend an hour trying to solve the Cinnamon Toast Crunch puzzle.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's square? Anyway. And why did they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? When is this?
How is this?
Mysteries.
Mysteries.
Mysteries. I feel like my head's about to explode.
I want to see the Scooby Gang in a donery game.
I mean,
I choose betray.
Well, betray. You know what? Scooby-Doo is like standing the test of time. I could totally see it happening one day.
Yeah.
Them doing a nonary game style movie or something. Anyway, please, Fi, give me something, anything. A clue, a hint. Come on. You gotta have something.
Said Luke Triton. The luminol.
Huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they want to test.
That's it?
No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint. So you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's glowing.
And that would mean...
That would mean... the rec room! Fi and I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. The rec room! I had a feeling...
The rec room!
I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I'd been looking for. The rec room! Ah, the rec room! Good thing that's us. 'Cause it's heading in the direction of the rec room.
It's a good thing they have these for us, otherwise I would have no idea where we were.
I still barely am getting the grasp of that map. But, good thing there's no, like, pop quiz. Like, alright, pop quiz, where's the rec room? Like,
You never played the Jumpstart games, did you?
Like, I think I played, like, maybe, like, the 3rd grade one or something.
You never played the 2nd grade one with the frog?
No, I don't remember that one. I think
that one had, like, an Irish bug, and there were, like, different, rooms you go to, and I was,
Whoa!
And anyway, I would always remember going, the classroom, the rec room. Oh, shit.
We're a long way from a Jumpstart game.
Yeah, no, it's the sheer opposite of a Jumpstart game.
We're getting murdered. Who do you suppose is doing all these murders? Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think. Was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect a brain from constant emotional bombardment? Oh, the thesis. They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death. But when death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say there's two species of animal. Let's say that two species of animal come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but species B doesn't. The Horrible pain felt by Species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, some of Species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, Species A is eliminated, and only Species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, no, millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from Species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by a million years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy. Wow, what a thesis. Sigma. Guess that means you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. And we've also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There is no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark. That means...
You're being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and this spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Alright then. Are you saying you killed them?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ugh, are you insane? And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Fi and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the white door, explored the security office, solved puzzles.
Try to make each other say up dog or what's up dog.
With hilarious results, all of it together. No, wait. There had been one time when I wasn't watching. The few minutes in the security office when I'd rested on the couch. Could she have snuck out then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. If the round trip took about a minute and she'd killed them in 4 minutes, then the whole thing would have only taken her 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? Just how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast-forwarded. Probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had I been like that? It might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. And where had something like mental processing speed dropping come from?
Where had it come from?
Hey, what you doing? Hey, what you doing there, Fi?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Find anything?
Yeah. 2 things, actually.
Oh?
Take a look at this.
A knife?
Yeah.
There's something engraved on the blade, too.
Myrmidons.
Myrmidons. Is that the name of the manufacturer?
Dunno. It's not a name I've ever heard before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
This is the knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
I think I've heard of those numbers before.
Like wound cavity, all that shit?
Yeah, that's it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Alright, well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words, those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
Those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound.
I'm glad we're in agreement. Right.
So, if they match, then that means this knife was used to kill that old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
I know that. What I mean is, why'd he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed
Secure
Alice.
the disc and destroy the evidence. That would match up with what we saw. Old Reese's commercial. Don't worry about it, guys.
Okay, yeah, that's right. No, we were just talking
I
about
slip
that
in
recently.
unnoticed.
No, wait. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her? If that's what happened, why didn't he just take the knife then? Why leave it in there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
What?
Don't you remember what I said? I found two things. There was the knife and this.
Hey, this is that key.
What do you mean, that key?
We found it in the Galwin Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she'd hang on to it just in case.
So Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah,
And now Dio's got it.
yeah.
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait, Kay's key?
Oh, man. You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
What do you mean?
Get over here. A picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
She walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Oh, yeah. So that's it. It unlocks the suit, right?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, boy. Before I had time to prepare myself, Fi shoved the key into the slot and twisted. But...
Nah. It's no good. I can't get it open.
why not?
Maybe the suit is powered and it needs to be on in order to open. But with this axe in here...
You're saying it shorted the suit out or something? Do you think so?
I think so. At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder.
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like.
Yeah. No way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
I wonder who he was.
Well, I still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that tells us who he is.
She'd only been searching a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes.
Look.
What is it?
A spray bottle with luminol on it.
That's the one Tin Myoji had.
Yeah.
Then, does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed them to the sink?
We don't know yet.
Why not?
Kay might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary, and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Are you going to check for a luminol reaction?
Yeah. If Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in here, though.
That's okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it.
Done.
Thanks. Just as I thought. Look. Dio's left wrist.
The underside of his bracelet is glowing.
Exactly.
But why?
Because there are traces of blood on it.
Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See, if you look, it's been wiped off, except for the luminol. The bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make any sense.
And that leaves the old woman, Alice, and Tenmyoji.
Right.
Do you remember what Tenmyoji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please do it. Please.
Do you think Tenmyoji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have blood on it?
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
Wonder which it was.
No idea. But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Senior.
Just relax, guy. That's all I needed to know.
What?
Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol? Yep.
Whoa, wait. Are you saying that Dio is Zero Senior?
I don't know. The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
Then who killed Dio?
Kay, perhaps. After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Another descendant of species B.
Huh?
Nothing. Forget about it. Anyway, if Zero Senior was Dio, then
All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
And the next game, dum-dums. 45 minutes.
that's incredibly rude. I mean, what? What the hell is happening? That's impossible.
Quark.
Quark? Quark opened a gate?
Whatever. We need to get back to the floor A warehouse. Hurry.
I know, I'm coming. Yeah, gotta say that announcement, you know, the announcement man voice thing, very rude.
Very rude. No,
Always rude.
Don't like his tone.
Yeah, we're always just trying to play the game.
Yeah.
Call me a dum-dum. We've gotten this far.
I mean, I'm calling all of you dum-dums. You're all dum-dums. It's fine.
Doesn't make it any better. That's your opinion, man. Another Scooby-Doo analogy. I just hope they just Phi and Sigma just headed there, just like with their Scooby-Doo runs.
Uh-huh. Going through wrong hallways and stuff, yeah.
Damn it! There's no one here. Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
Hell if I know. How the hell did Quark open an AB gate anyway? Without a star key, he shouldn't have been able to get it open.
He must have taken one from D or K before he got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door. Remember, we saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you didn't find one when you searched them?
Right.
Well, maybe Quark's a suspect after all, then. You shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe.
That's impossible. You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the keycard after they died.
Oh. Alright, let's go find him.
Any ideas where to look?
Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might be?
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
Do you know something I don't? Do you?
I think I know about like 80 things more.
The room Dio and Kay investigated. Is that right?
Right. Aren't you curious?
course. Besides, Quark might be there.
Yeah.
All right, let's move. The door says director's office.
Probably belongs to the director, and it must be an office.
I hope it has one of those chairs.
Chairs?
You know, the folding ones that say director on the back. I always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action or cut or double decaf chai soy latte.
Lotto.
Latte.
A Lotso
Now,
Huggin' Bear?
you're fired. Get out of here. Get off my set.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yeah. Aren't you excited?
Well, there could be anything in there, so no, not really.
Yeah, what if Zero Senior was in there waiting for us?
That would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna open it.
You don't need to keep asking me if...
I don't know if I asked. I just said I was gonna open it. Huh?
There's no one here.
That computer's been turned on.
Yeah. Maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell is this?
A lion?
Is biting.
A sun?
Has a couple input fields for a user ID and a password.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Dildo face. Oh. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office, after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
Phi turned and headed off toward a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk. I felt compelled to stay, and found myself staring at the screen. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun.
Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death, if the ninth lion ate the sun.
Could this be the ninth lion? Then maybe...
Whoa.
Memento mori.
Press
I was about to
X.
say, I don't know, it just feels like a cutscene.
It's not.
Death.
Remember death.
No, it's memento mori.
This guy sucks.
Wait a second, he didn't die like that. Or did he die like that? What timeline are we in? Memento mori. There's blood on you. Remember death. Wow, this is the most traumatizing brain blast I've ever had. There's a lot of stuff that didn't happen. Oh, okay. It's just throwing me right into it, huh? Okay.
Do you know an ID and password?
Is it just memento mori, remember death, and remember death is the oh no, because that is remember death. No way that fits in there. Oh my god.
I don't think you do. I press circle.
That was a lot. It was no good. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I had seen the ID and password somewhere before.
Oh well, to be continued.
Oh, what? It knew. It knew I didn't know.
Okay.
fascinating. Mm-hmm. And it showed a lot of things I did not see.
I guess we'll have to ponder those for next time.